welcome. Ugh.
Yeah. Do you have a minute to talk? I've been... Perfect. If you don't... The food there sure is... When I see this place, she came here when... She really... She's a good girl. She's so good that... She actually... It's chock full of details. She said she... Let's see... She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early. They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was... Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well, too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Must be nice. Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house. The rooms feel so big without those two around. I wonder if she feels the same way. We put her through so... I feel terrible about it. By the way, I've actually got a bone to pick with you, too. Maiko must have really liked you, huh?
I can't wait to grow up. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
What the hell is that about, you little punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best at it, and I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a 10-foot pole. I'll never let you marry her.
Come on up.
well. You grown.
Now, what must have happened?
Say, you know our old shop here, Bookworms? Something fresh, avant-garde. Ain't it? I'll hash out some.
Speaking of the new school building, they've decided it'll be moved to a special location on a hill. Our dear boy will be able to watch over those I know the tree isn't actually our son.
Ever since my dear. Come on.
Please, dear. Anyhow, we'll be supporting the GeckoCon students. Looking at you again. You've overcome. Come back and visit.
If we can get that young man to spread the word at GeckoCon, not a bad.
Come now.
You don't have to put it like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Are you? Oh, excuse me. I'm Miss Kamiki, Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, would you like to stay and talk for a while? That's wonderful. Today is... What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims. Today is my son's, Akinari's, birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It was too soon. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy. But him... The doctors detected it when he was born. Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happiness too. Feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands. That first smile. Hearing his breathing as he slept at night. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, I'm so alone. And there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much. I have to keep going, looking straight ahead. That's how I want to live. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. I'll do everything. Absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done on that day. When we meet again on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a children's story. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found his notebook. He said he wanted you to be the first one to see it when he was done. Then he laughed and said I would be second. I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. What? So, did you get to read the story? I see. So you did. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his notebook. I'm sure that's what he would want to. I'll hear the story from him directly when I see him on the other side. Now I have one more thing to look forward to. I'm glad I could finally meet you. Thank you. Before I go, let this old woman give you one piece of advice. Take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Clinging to their cold bodies won't bring them back. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or even you. It's all the same. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should all lift each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people too. Don't ever forget it.